It is currently 11:13 p.m., 13th of March 2025. And this is finally the 10th entry to my diary, which was the original goal when I started out 10 days ago. But I don't think I'm gonna stop. Next milestone is, let's say, 25. So when I get to 25 days, maybe I'll tell some of my friends about this channel. It's not. I mean, I'm not gonna make them watch my diaries, but um, now it's more like secret, I guess. I mean, not really, but you know. Anyways, so today in the morning I was feeling a little sick because I felt sick yesterday, and in the morning I felt still sick. But I just had to go to school because I didn't want to miss the German class because it's a subject that I need to really get better at and learn. And I thought that we were gonna talk about a type of text that we haven't done yet because our finals are coming up in like less than 2 months. But instead, we just watched like a documentary about some writer that doesn't actually matter. And then I went to English, and then after that, I just went home because I couldn't be bothered to stay at school longer. And when I got home, I ate, and then at about 12 a.m., I went to bed to sleep because I didn't sleep well today, and I wasn't feeling super well. And I slept for about 3 to 4 hours. After that, I went to the doctors to get the results of my blood test, which I did last Friday. Um, but yeah, the results are pretty good. Like I'm doing them because of the medication that I'm taking, and all the things that are connected to the medication are pretty stable and in the normal range. So that's good. But there are a couple measurements that are always out of the norm for me, but it's been like that since like 2 years ago when I first did this test. So I guess they're stable for me, just outside of the widely accepted norm, but not that far outside. So yeah, it's okay. And I asked the doctor that, I told her that in the last couple weeks I've noticed that my eyesight in my left eye has gotten much worse for some reason, even though I've never had uh, eye problems or sight problems, and I've always seen like 100%. And now one of my eyes is suddenly much worse. And she said that it has nothing to do with the medication, and I have to go to an eye doctor, um, which is bad because I hoped that maybe it was some kind of side effect or something, but apparently not. Which kind of reminded me that, you know, I'm gonna die pretty soon. Well, not actually soon, but like, okay, let's say I live to 60. I have, or even 70. Like, I have just 50, 60 more years to go. And yeah, it's just, I realized that I cannot afford to waste time on things that I don't actually care about and that don't matter to me and that don't further my goals in life that I have set for myself and am setting for myself. at each instant that I'm alive. Like, I mean, I'm obviously I'm talking about addictions and brain rot and all of these things that waste a lot of your time and take away your potential. And I have big dreams. I have big dreams, and I need to work hard to achieve them. And I'm willing to do that, but you know, being addicted to technology and all this stuff is makes it tough because you keep on putting things off as if you're gonna live forever, but you're not. And I mean, it's not like I think that I'm gonna live forever. I'm one of those people that is maybe too aware of their mortality for their own good. Is something that pretty much never leaves my mind. But today, like realizing that for 18 years I've had good eyesight, and then now randomly it's worse, and maybe it's not fixable. And I haven't been to the eye doctor yet, but you know, it might not be fixable. And that kind of reminded me that you're not just mortal, you're mortal and you don't live for very long. um so yeah. Anyways, yeah, after that I went home and I randomly ran into my brother's girlfriend, and we talked for like 40 minutes just on the street about random topics. And I talked about wealth distribution and like billionaires for some reason, and told her some Elon Musk lore about how his father was essentially a slave owner. Well, not really, but the mines and everything. Um, yeah, and when I got home, I worked on a couple tracks a little. Actually, I worked on two tracks yesterday as well. One of them is like super experimental. I think it's one of the more weird ones on the album, and uh, yeah, like the sound design is really cool in it, but the uh, arrangement itself might not be the best. But I'm not gonna redo it, even though it does have more potential. But if I allow my perfectionism to take over, then, like I always say, I'm just never going to finish it. And then today I worked on another track that was the one on the album that I like disliked the most, because the sounds and the arrangement and the mix and everything just sounds weird and I don't like it. But today I actually managed to fix it by turning the melody into a pluck and bringing it down an octave, and then introducing brass synthesizer as a lead, an octave higher, and it's like really cloudy, and um, it has a really long release, and I don't know, it just sounds pretty epic, I would say. And yeah, and then I had tea, and then I came here to record. But yeah, today I slept for like half of the day because I was sick. And tomorrow I only have like half a day of school, and then I'll probably go to help out that one friend with measuring her room and deciding where to put all the furniture, because apparently her mother doesn't have a ruler to measure with, but yeah, I have one. This like thing. I don't know what they're called in English. It's like a building ruler thing. So yeah, I think that's everything for today, and bye bye.